Welcome back to In This Slant. Today we're here to do our Week 16 predictions. Yesterday we did our Week 15 overview and reaction. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty, man. The playoff season are right around the corner. Make sure you guys drop a like on this one. Of course, subscribe to the channel. As always, greatly appreciate it. Helps grow the channel. We're on the road to 300 subs, pretty close. So if you're not subscribed, be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for that. As always, I'm joined by Dustin, usually joined by Jared as well, but I don't think he's going to be here today. We'll miss him, but he should be back next week, hopefully. So, Dustin, I already asked you yesterday how the vibes were, and if you want to know how we were feeling after Week 14 or Week 15, that video is on the channel, so you can go check it out. Week 16 predictions. We're starting off with Thursday Night Football, as always. Jaguars at the Jets, two teams that are still technically alive in the playoffs. The Jaguars have been storming lately. They just got a nice win over the Cowboys. The Jets have been trending downwards. Obviously, Mike White being hurt doesn't help their case. So you get Trevor Lawrence versus Zach Wilson in this game, both being number 1, number 2 overall picks, obviously. So this should be a fun one. Although it is in New York and the Jets desperately need a win, I really do love the way the Jaguars have been playing. And Trevor Lawrence has been playing with a ton of confidence, and I can't say the same thing for Zach Wilson. Although he didn't do anything like crazy to hurt his team in the other game, and he had some crazy catch or throws. I'm just Jaguars. I'm going to go with the Jaguars and roll with them. They've been playing hot lately.
Honestly, if it was Mike White, I think I would honestly probably choose the Jets just because the defense alone. I think both offenses are probably pretty equal, like if Mike White's out there. But since he's not, I mean, the defense will do good for the Jets like always, but the quarterback play, obviously Trevor Lawrence is way better than Zach Wilson.
Yeah, so, I mean, you're going Jaguars?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, usually when you look at these two teams, you're probably like, this is a terrible game. But no, this year it's got a lot of playoff implications in this one. So, I'm actually really excited for this game for once. This should be a good one. Even if it's just like low scoring because of defense, I still think this should be a good one. And
I want to just say one thing, too. All you Trevor Lawrence haters that were all hating because he wasn't playing good, screw off. Dude, I only like this dude because I watched this dude in the Elite 11 in high school. And he was like one of my favorite people like in that show. So then he came to the NFL, everyone was dissing him. I was like, I know this dude can play good, and look at him.
Yeah, I love the hiring of Doug Peterson when they did it, because Doug Peterson was a huge part of what happened with Carson. Well, not what Carson Wentz was when he had that great season. Doug Peterson, very good at developing quarterbacks. So I'm very happy that they have him. And Lawrence has been very, very confident lately.
Because everyone knew that Trevor Lawrence had the perfect build to be a quarterback, but he just wasn't playing good. But I mean, look at what happened to the Jags last year. I mean, they went through a lot, so.
Exactly. And I mean, Josh Allen didn't come in right away playing good either, and look where he is now. So exactly. I could see that same thing maybe happening for Trevor Lawrence if he just keeps it up the way he's been playing. Falcons at the Ravens. We don't even know if Lamar is playing or not. I have no idea what Lamar's status is right now.
We need Jared here, honestly, for that one.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume he's probably closer to returning, but since it's a shorter week, I'm going to assume it's probably still Tyler Huntley starting, but maybe Lamar plays. I don't know. I mean, either way, I'm going to choose the Ravens to win this one. It's weird for me because, like I said, if Lamar is playing, I definitely think the Ravens are winning, but if Huntley's still playing, I think there's a small chance that the Falcons could win this one, but it is still Desmond Ridder as a rookie quarterback, and the Ravens defense is pretty terrifying, especially that pass rush. So I'm going to choose the Ravens.
Dude, like, honestly, it's just so hard for me because, like, if I know Lamar's playing, I'm definitely choosing the Ravens. But if Tyler Huntley's playing, I low-key think I choose the Falcons, dude. I do not like what I've been seeing from Tyler Huntley these last 2 weeks. My man is not Lamar Jackson 2.0. And, dude, I don't... Because if Lamar Jackson's in, I'm going to feel terrible if I pick the Falcons. You know what I mean?
Just think that Desmond Ritter's in his second start. I mean, dude, what do you expect out of Desmond Ridder? I don't know. That's just how I feel like the Ravens' defense alone gives me the confidence to pick them, I guess. That's just my opinion.
Screw it. I'm going for the upset.
Falcons?
Give me the Falcons.
Falcons at Baltimore. Get the upset. Dusto's upset of the week. You love to see it. Lions at the Panthers.
Let's just go by this easy. Lions are going to blow them the fuck out.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
For some reason, I have a weird feeling that the Panthers might win this one.
Okay, then pick them.
I'm not going to pick them, no. I'm going Lions as well. Lions beat the Panthers. They've been hot, and I think they'll continue to do that. The Lions' offense is just too terrifying. Imagine if they kept T.J. Hawkinson, man. I don't know why they gave him away, but...
For nothing.
Hopefully, I mean, they got a second-round pick for him. Hopefully, they turn that second into something good, because I would have loved if they just kept T.J. Hawkinson, because the weapons they have is already with him added. That's just crazy to think about. Carolina, Sam Darnold, I mean, they're obviously clearly rebuilding. Even though they're alive for the playoffs, like we've been mentioning, Gonna go with the Panthers. Or the Lions, sorry, not the Panthers. Bills at the Bears. I mean, I got the Bills. Josh Allen is I saw that Josh Allen was questionable, but I'm assuming he was probably just limited to practice. I don't think he's gonna miss Saturday. I mean, maybe they feel the need they could rest him potentially. I hope not, because he's my fantasy quarterback and I need him. But I'm gonna choose the Bills to beat the Bears.
You know, I'm chilling either way because I got Justin Fields. I know he's playing no matter what. So, I'm just chilling. I got Bills obviously winning this, but I think he'll do so it was kind of weird because I was scared because I started the Eagles defense and I was also starting Justin Fields and I'm like, dude, this is just terrible because every time he scores a touchdown, my defense is going to go down. But Justin Fields did give me 20 points and the Eagles defense did give me 12 still. So, I mean, that's still a pretty solid performance. So,
yeah, you'll take 12 from a defense.
Oh, yeah,
sure.
definitely.
Saints at the Browns. So this is a big game for both teams. The Browns still not technically eliminated from the playoff picture in the AFC, but I would bet anything that they don't make it, which is how good the AFC is. And the Saints, as we know, are alive in the NFC South. But I'm going to choose Cleveland. I think Deshaun Watson is getting his feet under him. He starts to look pretty good against the Ravens. So I'm going to go Deshaun Watson and the Browns to beat the Saints.
Wait, so I got a question real quick, though.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they're not going to make it because of their record right now? Or do you just think they're not going to make it because, you just don't have faith in them?
Yeah, I think it's I just think they're too far behind, in my opinion. I mean, right now, what is the 7 seed for the I mean, I wish I knew what the 7 seed for. I'm gonna look it up real quick. We're gonna keep talking the NFC, but I gotta see who is the 7 seed right now for the AFC because I'm pretty sure the Browns are just too far behind, where the records are not going to allow them. Because I think the Dolphins are the 7th seed, and they're 8-6. So only 3 weeks left. I just don't think they're going to have enough time to come back. That's just where I'm at with it. But the Dolphins' schedule is pretty brutal down the stretch. I will say that.
I was looking it up because obviously the Raiders have the same record, so I was doing some research, And there is a way that a 6-8 team can make it in, but we have to have a lot of things go our way.
Exactly. That's why I just. See, the AFC right now, AFC playoff picture, so 7 seed right now is the Dolphins, which I thought at 8-6. You're 2 games behind. I just don't see it. And then you got the Patriots, the Jets, even the Jaguars are still in front of you. The Raiders are in front of the Browns. The Browns are sitting at 12 right now. So I just can't. That's just why I'm saying the Browns probably aren't going to make it.
Dude, it just makes me so mad. Because there's a couple of times that we lost to just shitty teams that we shouldn't have lost to. And if we just took the losses to the decent teams and beat all these shitty teams, dude, we would have we'd be 9 and something right now.
That Rams loss.
The Rams one was terrible.
It was huge.
The Colts one was terrible. The freaking Jags one was pretty bad too. I mean, we're not gonna talk about the ones we fucking blown out and lost because I mean that's just what we do.
But we got the Seahawks headed to Kansas City. The Seahawks, I mean, I don't think the Seahawks come to Kansas City to beat the Chiefs. I'm going Chiefs here. The Chiefs are still fighting for probably the number 1 seed also in the AFC. So, yeah, I think that, and the Bills, and obviously you got the Bengals still fighting for that as well. I think it's pretty easy for me. I'm picking Chiefs. I don't think Seahawks get it done.
I keep on saying it. I gave up on them after they lost to the Panthers, and I'm going to keep on riding with that train, so give me the Chiefs.
You got the next game, Giants headed to the Vikings. This is actually a pretty interesting game. And by the way, the games we've been talking about all on Saturday, Christmas Eve. So Merry Christmas, by the way.
Yep.
But Giants at the Vikings. This one, actually, I could see a world where the Giants squeak this one out.
Oh, and this is Christmas Day games now.
No, this is actually Christmas Eve still.
Oh.
There's only 3 games.
Okay, I thought it was a skip right there. Then
I like how the NFL has all the games on Christmas Eve instead of Christmas Day, so I kind of like that. That way, it's not crazy.
But dude, the games they picked on Christmas Day, 2 of them were meh.
I mean, if you looked at these games, if you looked at these teams before the season started, they're like, yeah, those will be good games, and just obviously didn't work out that way. But Giants and the Vikings.
Give me Giants, bro.
You're gonna choose Giants?
I'm gonna choose the Giants.
I could see him doing it, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna choose the Vikings.
It's literally, it's no disrespect to the Vikings because I think they are a solid team. Their defense is just fucking terrible, dude. If their defense was even somewhat,
who do the Giants have that scares you on the outside? Darius Slayton.
Yeah. Their secondary is terrible.
I mean, that's the only thing that I could think. If the Giants had more weapons,
also
then maybe.
Another thing too is Barkley. That's the main thing that scares me with him. There's that game.
I could see the Giants winning it. I will give you that. I would not be surprised if they did, but I will choose Vikings for this one. You got the Bengals headed to the Patriots.
Give me Bengals. I want the Patriots to lose.
This should be a good one. The Patriots still very alive, even though they had that debacle with Jacoby Myers and that fumble, obviously the lateral to Chandler Jones.
They weren't beating us anyway. You know what I mean?
It was The Raiders are what are they 2-0 in overtime this year, or did they go to overtime with the Chiefs? I can't remember.
No, we're not 2-0 in overtime because we went to overtime against. Who am I?
You guys been in a lot of overtime games this year. I know you went to overtime against the Broncos and the Seahawks and took care of both of them.
It's because we blow big leads.
So yeah, I'm gonna choose the Bengals as well. I think Joe Burrow's offense. I mean, the Bengals' offense is gonna just be too much. I feel like for the Patriots, but should be a fun one regardless. You got the Texans headed to the Titans. Derrick Henry kills the Texans every time he plays them. Give me that same thing to happen here. The Titans need to win bad.
Yeah, this is a huge game for the Titans, and they have to win this game.
They have to get it, man. If the Texans come here and upset the Titans, I mean, GG's to the Titans. The Jaguars are coming. That's all I'll say. If you see that meme on Twitter with that guy on TikTok, they're coming. I'll say that. The Jaguars should maybe get a win against the Jets. They're going to be right behind the Titans. So
yeah, dude, if the Titans lose this game and the Jags win, I do not see the Titans making playoffs after that.
I honestly would love to see Trevor Lawrence and the Jags in over the Titans anyway. I don't know. That's how I feel.
Definitely. Okay, because this is how I feel like, dude. We've seen Derrick Henry and Ryan Tannehill before. But you know what? Who we haven't seen? Trevor Lawrence. So.
Exactly. Giving Trevor Lawrence in the playoffs, that should be fun. I like that. And it's just like all the young quarterbacks in the AFC is crazy. And you get Trevor Lawrence thrown in there as well with Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen. Just sounds like so much fun, in my opinion. So the next game, Commanders at the 49ers. This is what I was talking about when I said that the Commanders have been making the playoffs after losing to the Giants. Your schedule is brutal. You get the 49ers, the Browns, and then the Cowboys.
But the one good thing for you, Brady, is since we're just doing regular season, you can literally pick the Commanders every time to stay a loyal fan, and it won't matter because you're so many games ahead that it does not matter.
That's true. Okay. This is interesting. I think I don't want to sound biased, but I think there's a sliver of a chance the Commanders could win this game. But I'm not going to pick it. The 49ers have been just steaming hot.
Okay.
Brock Purdy, I mean, has he played a defense as good as ours? I'll say that. The defense didn't get any pressure on Daniel Jones, though. I will admit that. They sucked against the Giants. Like, they only allowed 13 points, but the Giants had so many good drives, long drives, that they just couldn't. I don't think they had a single sack on Daniel Jones. So the defense needs to play better. I am going to choose 49ers, though. I think we might see Carson Wentz in one of these last 3 games, by the way. I really do.
I was honestly thinking that as well. I was literally going to tell you that night when I was watching them play, I was about to say, like, why can I see Carson Wentz coming out soon? But then I didn't say it because I was like, whatever, I'm not gonna, that's like one game. But
apparently Ron Rivera thought about it, but then we had that good drive to get downfield to get a touchdown, and so he just kept rolling with Taylor Heineke. But it's just, I love Heineke, man, but it's just very clear his arm talent, like, I don't know, man. There's something about Heineke that isn't there. That sometimes is his throw. Like, he makes some good throws. Don't get me wrong. That throw to Deshaun Dotson was amazing. But then there's times where he throws the ball and it's just not enough arm strength. He had Curtis Samuel wide open for a touchdown. He underthrows him, and so Samuel has to slow down for it. So it's just stuff like that where why some people think Wentz would be better. But then you have the mobility of Heineke to escape sacks, and Wentz does not have that. So it's just, there's no middle ground here at all for the Commanders, but 49ers win, I think. So, but the best game probably of the weekend, I would say, Eagles at the Cowboys. Like I said, it sucks that Jalen Hurts may not play, but I still do like Gardner Minshew. It is in Dallas. It should be a fun game regardless. If Jalen Hurts was playing, I would probably fully 100% confidently pick the Eagles. But since Gardner Minshew is playing, it kind of has me struggling to pick the Eagles. I'm going to choose Dallas, I guess.
I'm going to choose the Eagles here, I think. I don't know.
I hate that Jalen Hurts is not going to play, man. I want to see a fully healthy Eagles team versus a fully healthy Cowboys team.
We can see it in playoffs.
Potentially can see it in playoffs. That is true. It does suck. We're not going to see it, though. I'm surprised that this game isn't the Sunday or the Saturday night game, and they got the they got the Steelers and Raiders Saturday night, and not Cowboys and Eagles, which is kind of surprising.
Because we're 2 teams in the hunt, baby.
That's exactly why, I guess. But yeah, I'm going to go Cowboys. With Hurts was playing, I'm picking Eagles, but I don't know, man. It sucks. We're not going to see that. It hurts that we're not going to see Hurts. I'll say that. Raiders at the Steelers. Raiders come off a win. The Steelers come off a win as well. I'm going to choose Raiders. Go Raiders.
Ladies and gentlemen, Raider Nation till we die.
Go Raiders, baby. Coming off a big win against the Patriots.
We really needed that win against the Rams. We would be in a decent position.
Exactly. It sucks so bad you all lost that one. But yeah, Steelers, although they need this one to keep Mike Tomlin's, under.
We're destroying his point or over 500 record this weekend.
Love to hear that. All right, Sunday night game. You got or Sunday games, I should say. You got 3 Sunday games on Christmas.
Oh, damn, I'm not even going to be able to watch the Raiders game because that starts this weekend. I mean, I'll be able to, peek at the TV every once in a while.
Damn, that sucks.
But,
Packers at the Dolphins. This is a good one. The Packers come off a win against the Rams on Monday Night Football. The Dolphins need a win desperately, though. They need a win so bad, it's not even funny.
Dude, this is a must-win for both teams.
Must win for both teams, 100,000%. Neither one. The one team that loses is going to be down bad. I mean, the Dolphins probably need it way more than the Packers do, I will say. Well, okay, theoretically, you would say the Packers need it way more because they're, under 500, but the Dolphins won lost their last 3 games. They desperately need a win to keep their playoff hopes alive. They're still in it, but they could slip away if they keep losing. Yeah. I think the Dolphins come out with so much. Okay, here's my thing also. The Packers defense, even I see a bunch of Packers fans. Obviously, I talked to Skyler. They hate Joe Barry, and that's their defense coordinator. He plays so soft. If you play soft against Waddle and Tyreek Hill, I just don't think it's going to work. I'm choosing Dolphins to beat the Packers here, and it's in Miami. So
I really want to see the Packers win because, honestly, I do like watching Aaron Rodgers to Watson, but I just don't think that they can outpower Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle on the field. So
yeah, it's gonna be a handful for the Packers.
I mean, you got as a Packers fan, you got to hope that you can lock up one of them and then just somehow score points on the board and just hope that one player just doesn't get touchdowns and stuff like that.
Exactly. Broncos.
You're really gonna lock down Tyreek Hill because that's who they're gonna try to pit their person on.
Jair is gonna have to be on. I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, is Jair gonna be able to lock up either one? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe he'll have a better chance at Waddle, I guess. Although Waddle and Tyreek Hill are just both super fast, so it's gonna be tough. Broncos at the Rams. We were kind of talking about this earlier, but it makes you wonder. Thanksgiving Day games usually pretty good. You obviously get the Cowboys always at 3. But I wonder how many people are going to be sitting down, to put this game on the TV. Broncos at the Rams, Russell Wilson versus Baker Mayfield.
Both teams that are eliminated from playoffs.
It makes you wonder why they couldn't maybe pivot this game if they could have. I don't know why they can't. I mean, maybe it's just because, you'd be putting one team on a shorter week and it's just kind of tough to do stuff like that.
This is what they should have done, okay? This game could have you could have put Giants, Vikings, Bengals, Patriots, even Commanders, 49ers. Those would have been all perfect replacements for this boring game on Christmas Day. Because, some people still work on Christmas Eve, so you don't get to watch all these games. Most people are off on Christmas Day, except for me. But most people are off on Christmas Day.
You work on Christmas?
I'm every holiday.
That is crazy. That sucks. But that's the casino for you.
Yeah.
Broncos at the Rams, though. I mean,
yeah, I don't even care. I mean, give me Baker Mayfield. Fuck it up. I don't care. I don't know.
Give me Broncos. I don't fucking know either. Buccaneers at the Cardinals. Bucks.
Yeah, Bucks have to win this game, so just give me the Bucks.
Colt McCoy got hurt. I don't even know if he's playing.
Who's their third string?
Trace McSorley.
Oh God, not him. I've heard about him before.
Yeah, I think the Bucks win this one. If they don't win this one,
it's bad for them.
What are we doing, Tom Brady? You got to win this one.
I saw you with your new hot model girl, so I mean, you shouldn't be sad anymore.
Chargers at Colts, Monday Night Football to end off Week 16. This is a game the Chargers need to keep their playoff hopes alive. They're still in it right now. If they keep winning, it's only going to go good for them.
Yeah.
The Colts obviously playing for nothing at this point anymore. They're coming off a 33-0 loss, not 33-0. They blew a 33-0 lead, as we said. And Matt Ryan and Jonathan Taylor's on IR now. It's just, I mean, Chargers, I think, got to win this one. I hope they do. I want to see Justin Herbert in the playoffs. Very bad.
He deserves it.
And you got, I don't even think you need to say it, but go ahead.
Chargers.
Okay. And that is going to be our Week 16 predictions in the books. Make sure you spend some time with some family. I know there's football on, but make sure you're still spending time with some family. Have a Merry Christmas, a Merry Christmas Eve. And enjoy the weekend.
I hope all your guys' team wins, except for you playing against any of ours,
Exactly. 49ers, I need you to fucking lose. Just kidding. I don't know. That'll be an interesting game. But regardless, thank you guys for watching. This is In the Slant. As always, saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and click here to subscribe and, of course, to watch some more.